Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This is Nina Means. I am the director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator. And I wanted to get a chance to share with you just a few things. This is our Coffee Talk series. Every Monday, we join on to kind of share with you some of the things that we've got going on, just to kind of keep you updated. It's really important for us to start the week here, just to kind of, set some of our intentions for the week, as well as just some of the things we've got coming up that we think you'd be very interested in. So one of the things that we wanted to share with you, you may have seen this already, so especially if you're in the Austin area, Austin Community College Fashion Incubator and the City of Austin Small Business Division have teamed up for a new Austin Fashion Survey. So this is really where we're looking at our fashion industry again, and really taking a look at all of the amazing professionals that are here in the area. So if you're new to the area, we'd love for you to take that survey and let us know what it is that you're doing. How are you working? Who do you work with? What's your volume like? How are you, talking to your customer? Where does your customer find you? All of these things are helping us to really provide the resources needed to grow our local fashion industry. We cannot wait to dig into all of the data that's going to come back from all of this. We sent it out to probably around 3,000 of you, 3,000 people who are here in the Austin area who are part of the fashion industry. But that number is growing. And so what we want you to do is not just take the survey, we want you to take the survey and then share the survey. Because chances are, that there are other people in your circle who may not have heard about it. So if you've got people who are working for you or working with you and are helping build the Austin fashion industry, we want to hear from them. We want to hear from them as well. So definitely make sure to take the time to fill that out. It really should take you about, I would say, 15 to 20 minutes to do it at the most, because these are all questions that should probably be pretty front of mind for you. Things that you do every day. We are talking to a variety of different people in our industry and our business who work in mentorship, business development, business modeling, strategy. We're talking to businesses that are primarily retail. So if you have a storefront, this is appropriate for you and all of your staff. If you are also working in fashion events or fashion pop-ups or markets, this is a really great opportunity for you to share with us what you're doing. Really any kind of apparel or accessories retail space is really appropriate for this. You guys may be wondering, why are you guys doing this? We feel that it's really important for us to know that we understand what's happening with students, designers, retailers, manufacturers, pattern makers, stitchers, the list goes on, photographers, people who work in our industry or next to our industry that help it go forward. And without understanding what's happening with you guys, we can't really effectively meet the needs. And so what we want to do is to create an opportunity to be able to bring in additional resources, to recruit other businesses, to provide additional support to see the local fashion industry grow. So this is really an opportunity for us to kind of hone in and put our ear to the ground and understand what's really happening beyond the college and beyond the city, but knowing that we've got some resources here that could really accelerate and push our fashion industry forward. So we're really happy that you're here. We're happy that you guys are connected in a meaningful way through our email list, through our YouTube channel, and then some of our classes. One of the things that we're introducing here this summer that we're really excited about is our workforce education series. This is key, guys, to growing our local industry. And without workforce, we really don't have anything. And so it's so important for us to have gainful employment, gainful jobs in our local market where people can go to work and do incredible things. And so it's so important for us, one, take the survey. I will remind you to do that again in just a couple of minutes, but also to look at all the different ways that you can work locally and remotely. One of the things that COVID did to accelerate our experience here was to work more remotely, even in the fashion industry. And that's something that typically has not been available for people who work in our business. So if you know, you know. I've worked in New York City as a fashion designer for a number of years. And as many of us who've worked in this business, there's a huge element of that that happens within the office, the day-to-day, the tactile nature of what we do. However, there's an awful lot of what we do, I would say 85% of what we do, that's completely in the computer. It's completely digital. So whether it's communicating with factories, working through, product timelines, even designing, all of those things are happening digitally now. And so the ability for us to do really exciting work from a remote standpoint is much more possible because now we're seeing that it is possible. So what we want to do is encourage you to participate in our workforce education series. We'll be connecting the dots on what kinds of jobs are available based on the kinds of skills you will learn. And then we'll be working on kind of creating a batch of classes that you can walk away with that'll help prepare you for your next step. Typically, whenever we look at workforce education, we're looking at people who have already started, maybe you've got a bachelor's of fashion design, or maybe associates of fashion design, or maybe you're an avid home stitcher and you have, gained some pattern making skills, or you've gained some additional skills that you think, what, I think I could push this up to the next level and become professional. These classes are really good for you. Because what you're going to learn whenever you come to the workforce education series is a number of things. One, we work with Gerber Technology, who is a key resource for the Fashion Incubator. We have about $13 million worth of equipment, hardware, and software that allows us to work digitally in our fashion industry. So the first class you're going to get from us that starts early summer, you'll see an email and some other things, some posts on our social media, for our YuniquePLM class. So you're like, what is YuniquePLM? Glad you asked. Well, we are going to do a demo for you with our instructional coordinator, Michelle Washington, on April 28th. So if you are curious, sorry, April 30th. So if you are curious about our what is YuniquePLM and how do I use it, why do I use it, take the demo class. It's a free, sit in, you can eat your lunch and listen into Michelle as she talks to you about what YuniquePLM is really useful for in our industry. It's a product lifecycle management software platform, and I'm not going to tell you all the goods right now because we want you to go to that demo. So you'll get a chance to see that on our Eventbrite as well as on our social media. So take a look at ACC Fashion Incubator, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and you'll get a chance to keep up with it there. The next class that we're going to be focused on is technical design. So if you've got some pattern skills or you understand somewhat of the process now that you've done the product lifecycle management course, now you're going to get a chance to understand what the role of a technical designer is. And it's really key for us to be able to introduce that role to this industry because I believe, and we'll see if the data backs it up, that we have a lot of technical and technically savvy people here in our industry. Those of you who pattern make, those of you who are able to manage sizing and creating sizing for products. And then the next step of that is really understanding the project management that goes alongside of those skills. And so in a technical design class, you'll learn the process that a technical designer will take to work with fashion designers, factories, mills, production partners, buyers. That job is so multifaceted. And for someone who's creative and engaged, it's going to be something that you're going to love because it's also technical. So you'll have two different opportunities to be able to work with your creative side as well as with your more technically minded side. So for a lot of designers, that's kind of what gets us going about this business, is that it's not just one thing. The next classes you're going to get from us are the AccuMark 2D class. Again, it's a Gerber technology platform where basically you're going to learn how to take your patterns, your paper patterns, and make them digital, and to be able to work with them in a digital platform. So imagine being able to digitize your own patterns, being able to keep track of all of your samples and styles that you've created, to be able to mix and match things that are appropriate, and then being able to create new collections quickly because now all of your patterns are stored in AccuMark 2D. We're also going to teach you how to do 3D. So think about like early 2022. All of the things that are happening in product engineering, that's so exciting. We have that here at ACC. And so being able to learn how to work on an avatar, how to stitch garments into the computer, all of those things are happening right now. And so we're really excited to be able to bring that to you, all from Gerber Technology for the AccuMark 2D and 3D courses, as well as learning how to use some of our automated cutting systems. So guys, it's a very robust program. We are going to show you, you'll have to kind of check back to our website soon. In the next few weeks or so, we'll be showing you these are the jobs that go along with these courses. And so this is what will prepare you with kind of a, a background in fashion, whether it's, some home skills or associate degree or bachelor's degree, what those combination of backgrounds should be, then to add this information on top of it for you to go to work and skill up. So we're really excited for your next steps. We're really all about trying to create these guided pathways to help you take the next step in your career. So these are things that we believe we'll see a lot of growth in. Digital work in fashion is not going anywhere, and it's key for us in terms of our workforce development to be able to have a lot of people who are ready to work that way. So the more we teach these classes in the workforce education series, we believe that our industry is going to grow by leaps and bounds. So if these are things that are of interest to you, if you are checking in with the chat, we thank our Julie Martin, who's been managing our program here on YouTube. Definitely check in. She's got all of our the survey that's available through the City of Austin and ACC Fashion Incubator. A lot of our partnerships with the city have gone through economic development, and we are so grateful to have them as a partner. We've really been able to develop so much in our local industry because of their support and the policy backup to be able to make sure that we get what we need for our local industry. And so thank you, Austin, City of Austin, for supporting the ACC Fashion Incubator. And thank you, Gerber Technology, for providing all of the technological resources we need in order to build this industry. So this is a really fantastic time. We are really excited about all the new things that are going on. If you haven't kept up with everything that's happening with us, in a few weeks, we'll be starting the Macy's class. So definitely make sure that you tune in. If you haven't checked off the Eventbrite, definitely do that. It's going to cap out at 50 students. It sounds like a lot, but I'm telling you, it fills up fast. So definitely go ahead and RSVP, hold your spot for that class. So we're looking forward to catching up with you guys soon. We are really happy to see that we've been able to connect with you here on our YouTube channel, and we see so much opportunity, so much growth in the city of Austin and the surrounding areas. So guys, thank you so much again. This has been Coffee Talk, and my name is Nina Means, Director for Austin Community College Fashion Incubator. Have a good one.